As you may know, I consider myself a bit of a thriller expert. I've read 81 thrillers just this year. So let's go through 5 thriller books that blew me away. This is the only thriller book I've ever read where somebody is solving their own unaliving. In 7 days, Jet knows that she will be dead. She was attempted to be killed on Halloween night. Someone attacked her in her own home. She miraculously makes it, but in the hospital they tell her that she is going to die within a week because of a brain bleed that is inevitable. The decision is clear for her. She wants to solve her own killing before she dies to bring justice to whoever did this to her. When Fiona was just a baby, her mother disappeared and was never found. Her parents had car problems and pulled off to the side of the road, and a trucker came to help them. That trucker almost killed her dad and left him for dead on the side of the road and took her mother, and she was never found. They found that man, and he had quite the graveyard of bodies in his backyard, but he never would speak on what he did with her mother. It's been decades, and she's headed back to her hometown to try to prove the connection between that notorious serial unaliver and her mother's disappearance. It's a mystery that spanned decades, and this one's super immersive. You feel like you're in this small lakeside town. Imagine you're a detective who had to put that career behind you because you just couldn't handle it anymore, and now you're a doctor until your old partner comes in saying that he is basically on death's door, and his request for you is for you to go back to trying to uncover what happened to the 17-year-old 10 years ago. She was a volleyball star and she disappeared in a small town without a trace. They could never find any remnant of what happened to her. This case turns into a psychological game with long buried secrets in pretty much everybody's life, including that detective. You'll Never Know follows this husband who's never been happier. He has the wife of his dream and she's expecting, and she is snatched from his hands in broad daylight by armed men, and he has to do everything he can to try to get her back before they kill her. The clock is ticking. He has to solve a series of really confusing riddles to try to find her, and the mid-book plot twist in this one is something I think about every single day. Darling Girls follows 3 foster sisters who grew up in a home that everyone thought was super idyllic, but it was far from the truth. It's been decades now, and these sisters have grown up and gone their separate ways and tried to put the past behind them, but they just found out that there was a body found underneath that foster house. The foster sisters are all key witnesses or suspects, so they all have to head back to their hometown and uncover these long buried secrets. The final twist in this one I still haven't recovered from. And there we have it, 5 thriller books that I absolutely adored. If you've read any of these, please let me know if you agree with my thoughts on them. And as a thriller lover, I'm always looking for more thriller recommendations, so if you've read any thrillers that are top tier lately, leave those in the comments too.